Hello, lovely world. So, I know times are very, 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 very difficult right now, but you have to look at the positive things. Now, I know a lot of you think that I talk about April like it's this big, great, grand spectacle of a month. And to an extent it is. But it's not like this, like, crazy, wild, outgoing, whatever big word that you want to associate with something that's not, the normal word you associate with it. It's not that. It's still special to me. It's still special to a lot of people who have actual birthdays in this month. Now, I know we can't celebrate our birthdays. I know we can't do anything right now. But you gotta enjoy the little things. And it's not just birthdays that you can enjoy. It's other things. It's like spending time with family. Even though you're not supposed to be, spending time with someone who's, not super old, but in their 60s or their 50s or their 40s, even in their 30s. I've heard reports that things are not going well for the younger humans on this planet because of this thing. But that's not the point. The point is today is the first day of April. And everything we've done leading up to this point, it's been scary. But you gotta look at the bright side of things. Things are gonna get better. They might get more worse, but eventually they will get better. And we will have a normal-ish life again. And it may not happen this month, it may not happen in May, it may not happen in June or July, but at some point, this will all be over with. This will all end. And when it does officially end, everything will be the way it should be in the world again. Now, I'm not saying, March and February and January weren't special. They were special in their own ways. Even though March was the hardest time of this whole situation, February and January were a little easier. I mean, we could do things in those months, but not as much as we couldn't hardly do anything last month. And April 1st is special to me. And now, I know it's still 16 days away. And I know you guys don't care about the whole birthday stuff that I talk about every single day. But there's other things that I wanted to discuss today other than that. Look, April is, it's not just my birthday month. It's not just vlog every day in April month. It's so much more than that. I know I probably won't, get a whole lot of credit for this, but I've done so many things on this channel in the past 930 days, or 931 days, that some might say are really great and interesting, and others might say it's boring and unentertaining. And I'm okay with both sides of the plate. Because there's, some videos, I'm not discrediting anyone, I'm saying some videos are not as entertaining, but they could be for other human beings on this planet who watch those videos. And then there's some that are very exciting to me. I don't know how to explain it better than I just did. Look, I know that you all think I'm this, crazy wild guy. I'm not that guy anymore. I don't want to be that guy anymore. Sure, I want to celebrate my birthday from time to time at a bar or at a restaurant or at lunch somewhere or getting drinks somewhere, anything like that. But I don't think I can do that this year. Maybe next year we do something special, something more different than what I normally do for my birthday. I mean, sure, last year when I had my birthday, I went to Vegas. And hopefully in 2023 I can go to New York. But that's, that's far off. Before then, I want to look my best. And that's what brings me to the second portion of this video. Look, I know I'm not the ideal model for someone who, who should lose weight and stuff. There are others out there who, want to look good for human beings, and then there's others that want to just be the way they are. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not here to say, do you. But for me, it's so much different. I put on so much weight, and I've tried cutting back on so many things. I've tried exercising at home. I've tried all these things, and some of them have worked, and some of them haven't. Like, I completely cut burgers out for at least a year now. Or getting close to a year. I did have pizza that had hamburger on it when I went and saw Star Wars back in December. But since then, I haven't had any sort of burgers at all. I've cut out soda, and I've had a soda in like a very, very long time. I mean, sure, Mountain Dew is classified as soda, but it's not like I drink soda every single day, and I'm not planning on drinking soda every single day. Ever, I'm probably never going to drink soda ever again. The point I'm trying to make is that I've cut things out of my life that probably caused me harm to my heart and to my brain and all that stuff. I don't drink alcohol as much as I used to in my 20s. I used to drink a lot in my 20s, but now I hardly drink at all. I mean, I had a hard cider last night for dinner, but like that was the first time I had any hard alcohol in probably months, maybe even 6 months or longer. And it's these small things that I've been cutting back on. Sure, it hasn't helped my figure or anything like that. And I know you guys in the comments are going to say, you look great the way you are. But for me, that's not who I want to be. I want to cut back on things that are unhealthy for me and making me gain all this weight that I don't want. I know exercise is very important to losing weight, and I have been doing a little bit of exercising from time to time. I do meditation. I talked about that a week ago. Even though that's technically not, exercising. It's clearing your mind. It's clarity and stuff like that. I'm figuring out what's next. But for me, this is not working. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if I will ever learn. But from the stuff that I have cut out, I think I've made a little bit of progress. Now the next step is I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm going to succeed at this, but I'm going to slowly cut back on eating popcorn and slowly cut back on eating late night meals and only eat lunch and dinner and not snack as much, because that's what the problem is for me, is I snack way too much. I eat late night foods way too much, and I need to control what I eat and how to make myself a better, healthier person. Because for right now, I don't know if I'm healthy or not. I don't know if I have coronavirus or not. But I believe in my mind and in my heart that I don't have coronavirus, or I don't have this stuff. But the fact of the matter is that I don't know where my health stands right now. If I have low blood pressure, if I have high blood pressure, or if I'm being bad towards my health. My health is the most important thing to me, because I want to live to be 90 years old, and I don't know if I can do that with all the amounts of junk food and all the amounts of bad stuff that I put in my body will help me live to 90 years old like I want to, or live even to 100 years old. See, I gotta take better care of myself right now in this situation and in this time, because who knows what's gonna happen when I get older. I don't want to weigh 250 pounds plus. I want to be able to. I want to be able to walk around and do things when I'm 70 years old, 80 years old, 90 years old, whatever age, 60 years old, 50 years old. I want to be able to do things that I normally can't do because of what I'm putting into my body. And I'm going to try my best. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try my best to take a step back and not eat as much popcorn and not eat as much, late night meals and not, eat something that's not healthy for me. I mean, I will still eat chicken and turkey and, eat cheese and stuff like that, but in moderation and to better myself so that I don't, turn out like someone that's, I'm not saying I'm going to turn out like my dad. Let's just make that perfectly clear right now. And my dad's perfectly fine the way he is right now. I don't want to discredit him. I don't want to do anything like that. He's what's important to me every single day of my life. And I could ramble on and on about how great my dad is and how amazing he is and all that stuff, but I'm not going to. I just want to say that I don't want to have bad knees when I'm, his age, or have a bad back when I'm his age, where I can't sleep on a bed, or, I can't walk around like a normal person at his age. Look, I just want to be the best version of myself when I get to be, 50 years old, even 40 years old, or 60 years old, or 70, or however old I get to be. I want to be able to say I can play with my great-grandchildren, or my great-great-grandchildren, or my nieces and nephews, and my great-nieces and nephews, and all of that stuff. And that's what's important to me, is that I get to be that, person that my children get to look up to, and my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren, and my nieces and nephews, if I ever have any, or my great-nieces and nephews, and so forth and so on. I want to be able to play with them, and with toys and stuff like that. Not weird stuff, but normal stuff. I do have a niece right now, but she's not, my direct niece. She's a friend of mine's daughter that I consider my niece. And she's growing up so fast. She's almost 10 months old. And I can't wait to see what happens next in her life. I mean, I get to see Instagram stories of how she's standing on her own. She's been crawling. She does all this stuff. And she's just an amazing person. And my best friend I've known since birth, he plays a huge role in my life. Even though we don't talk every single day, he still has a huge role in my life. And I want to be there for those friends that I've known for, 30 plus years or 15 plus years. When I'm old and I want to have my mind intact. I want to have my heart, full of love and full and working properly. I want to have a small stomach, not too small. I want to weigh right around 150 until the day I die. But that's going to be a hard thing with the amount of junk food I eat. I gotta go. Have an amazing 2020. Have the best birthday you can possibly have, however old you're turning this year. And celebrate it when we're free and clear of this stuff. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.